Hello everybody and welcome back to 5-Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes, back again with another crypto update. And today things are looking really interesting as we just got notice of some huge transfers of Bitcoin leaving exchanges. Crypto whales suddenly moved $2.7 billion in Bitcoin within just a couple of minutes. Here's where the crypto is going. And guys, you don't have to just believe the articles. You don't have to just believe Whale Alert. You can actually see it for yourself. I went and logged into Crypto Quant, a platform where you can see a lot of different charts and just basically overviews of a lot of different statistics and things you might want to see. And specifically for this situation, the ones we want to take a look at are right here at the top. The All Exchanges Reserve, the All Exchanges Net Flow, and potentially both the inflow and outflow, because they actually tell the story. Now this is a little bit annoying. I'm not exactly sure how I get back to the proper year right there. Not sure exactly what I'm doing. Not gonna lie to you. I'm not a professional in all of this. Out of skill, there we go. But there's the exchange reserve, and this basically shows how much Bitcoin is held in all exchanges wallets. The number increase means an increasing Bitcoin supply for selling, altcoins purchasing, and margin trading. And Bitcoin exchange net flow, meaning the difference between the number of Bitcoin flowing into and out of all exchange wallets. If positive, it means that the inflow is greater than the outflow. An increase in the Bitcoin supply for selling, altcoin purchasing, and margin trading. And if we check it down below here, you can see that very often these two things, the inflow and outflow, are similar. And that's why very often on this channel, I tell you guys that whenever you see an article which tells you that there's a huge outflow or a huge inflow, that you should not take this too harshly, because very often it is kind of combined where, for example, $100 million is being put in and $100 million is being taken out, where the net flow is basically nothing, right? I mean, if it doesn't deviate too much from the zero line, there's really not that much happening. It is only today, however, that we got a huge negative net flow, which basically means way more money is being taken out than is being put in, and it's one of the largest big dips that I've seen in a very long while, if not ever, potentially. I mean, if you even zoom out here, it's not possible. That's pretty weak. You can't even zoom out to different dates. Okay, well, that's pretty weak. I guess you can't zoom out. They only have wow, that's actually pretty weak. I didn't know that, guys. I didn't know that you couldn't zoom out a little bit at least. Well, whatever. If you check from, for example, August of 2020 up till now, the most interesting kind of thing to, I guess, see right here is that this is by far the most interesting increase in price of Bitcoin and decrease in amount of Bitcoin kept on exchanges in a very long while. And there's also one huge spike towards the downside in net flow, which basically means a huge amount of outflow. And even here, the charts, they don't really show any really crazy outflow for that matter. It just shows a really low inflow, which most likely means there's a lot of people who are just buying Bitcoin now on exchanges and taking it out, but there's really not that many people who put their Bitcoin ins to sell it right now. At least that's what I can kind of fetch. And it's also, I guess, interesting to me how a lot of these statistics are just not really being brought up too often. I mean, a lot of the people focus on just the outflow and inflow, but not that often about the net flow of Bitcoin. And the same thing, not that much about the exchange reserves. It's, by the way, not proven that any of this stuff actually matters, but I personally do think it does. And the transfer specifically, you can check it out. Simultaneously, or here we can actually see, on the 27th of July, an unknown wallet roughly transferred 10,000 Bitcoin and $400 million to an unknown. That same minute, a separate and third unknown wallet transferred about 10,000 Bitcoin worth $400 million to a fourth unknown wallet. Simultaneously, a fifth unknown wallet transferred about 10,000. Another one transferred about 10,000. And simultaneously, the fourth unknown wallet, which has just received more than $400 million of Bitcoin 9 minutes earlier, transferred 10,000 Bitcoin worth more than 392 to an eighth unknown wallet. 6 minutes later, the eighth unknown wallet sent 10,000 Bitcoin, the same 10,000 Bitcoin worth about $400 million to a 9th unknown wallet. At the exact same time, the 7th unknown wallet, which had just received nearly $400 million worth of Bitcoin 6 minutes earlier, sent the 10,000 Bitcoin to another 10th unknown wallet. A little bit of a strange story, but this is basically money laundering in its finest form because people are sending money around like that. It could also be a deeper encryption for some strange fashion, or a different sort of multi-signature type of route. Maybe it's a proof of path, which in my own words is basically they show that they own it in some strange fashion by sending it through multiple different things. And who knows exactly why they're doing this? Who cares? It's about the NETFLOW and about the reserves. This is all really bullish for crypto though, so I'm not complaining. Guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today, or maybe tomorrow.